So let's now go into detail about each of these different stages. So firstly, we've got the campaign level. Now, I put project here because this is how I look at it. I look at campaign as the overall project. So first things first, a campaign revolves around what you are selling. So what are you selling? Now in this course, I am going to be showing you my efforts to sell a Udemy course. So the Udemy course I am selling is this one right here, the Complete Python 3 course. This is what you're going to be seeing in most of the lectures. So we firstly got the what you are selling. Now, how are you selling it? Are you going to be using the search network? Now the search network is as I've told you. If somebody types in a query, your ad may come up. Or are you going to use video? In which case you may be interested in the Google AdWords for video section that comes after we look at the search network. So when you're deciding the how you are selling it, you go into plus campaign and you will see all the different options here. You've got search network and then you've got video and you've got all the ones in between, and I'm going to tell you about that in the coming lectures. But this is where you decide the how. At campaign level, you also decide where you are selling to. So where is your customer? At what level are you going to be targeting locations? Are you going to be targeting countries? Are you going to be targeting states or regions? Are you going to be targeting particular towns or cities? This will dictate exactly where your ad will show up. So let's say, for instance, to use a very specific example, let's say you wanted your ad to only show up in Los Angeles. If somebody in Los Angeles is looking for a brown leather sofa and they type into the search box, buy brown leather sofa, and your ad is targeted to people in Los Angeles, it will show up. If somebody in Las Vegas searches for brown leather sofa, but you've only targeted Los Angeles, then your ad won't show up. So you decide where you want your ad to show. What country, what region, what town. How much are you willing to pay per day? Now this will ultimately be broken down into clicks, but in the initial stage you need to decide what is your budget per day. How much are you willing to spend on a daily basis? So let's say that you are wanting to spend around about $100 a week. You would put $15 a day. If you were looking to spend $200, then it would be $30, and so on and so on. But at campaign level, that is where you decide per day how much you are going to spend on having your adverts shown. And then you also decide how you want to spend that money. Do you want to be spending that money paying for clicks, paying for conversions, or paying for share? Now these are just a few options, and I'm going to go more into bidding for these particular outcomes later on. But ultimately, what do you want? Do you want people to just go to your website, build brand awareness, see what's there? Do you want conversions of a particular product? Do you want the keywords to convert people into sales? Or do you want more share within your marketplace? So let's say, for instance, for me, selling my Udemy course, my Python course, I've got a number of competitors. Do I want to be number one? Do I want to outbid my competition so I'm the number one placement when somebody types in something on Google?